Hey y'all, Rosie here. Welcome back to the Pache Bene channel. So today I'm very excited because guess what today is? It is Daniel Berrigan's 100th birthday. Daniel Berrigan is such an inspiration to me. If you don't know who he was an amazing peace activist, Jesuit priest, poet, playwright, author, and so much more. Along with his brother Phil and sister-in-law Liz, he was instrumental in founding the Plowshares movement. If you want to see my interview with Liz from last summer, you can go see it. It's in the description below. I loved interviewing her. So Dan protested war and violence his whole life. I actually just got a chance to see an amazing documentary about Dan Berrigan, Phil Berrigan, and Liz McAllister. It's called Disarmed and Dangerous, and it was wonderful. Highly recommend it. Also, I'm just about to read a book called The Celebrants Flame. It's on my Kindle by Bill Wiley Kellerman, which I've also heard is just wonderful from so many people. I've heard it's amazing. So go check that out as well. Also, I wanted to take this day to share my book with you. It's called D is for Daniel. My mom wrote this book about 3 years ago and I illustrated it. It is a children's book and I'm going to be selling it along with my book A is for Alice on the Pache Bene website soon. So stay tuned. So this is D is for Daniel. This is dedicated to Father John Deere. Go check out his new endeavor, the Beatitude Center for the Nonviolent Jesus. It's great. Okay. Long ago, God gave the people of Israel the prophet Daniel. In recent days, God gave our people the prophet Daniel Berrigan. Both love to pray and to praise God. Daniel Berrigan would sometimes sing a song. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, and I'd hammer out love between my brothers and sisters all over this land. And Daniel did have a hammer and warning, but first he had a chalice, a spoon, a pen, a sign, and some matches. He had disguises and lions, some powerful chalk, a sponge, and a toothbrush that he took all over this land. Okay. Dan was a Jesuit priest. Dan got a chalice and he said, "Taste and see the goodness of the Lord." What else could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? Dan had a friend named Dorothy Day. She ran a soup kitchen for the Catholic worker. Dan got a spoon and Dorothy stirred up new thoughts in Dan's mind. What if war was the problem, not the solution? What else could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? Dorothy Day had a friend named Thomas Merton. He was a monk who spent his days praying and writing about God. Dan got a pen and he and Thomas started writing more ideas about peace. Dan wrote letters to Thomas and to others, poems, a play, and 50 books. What else could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? Dorothy Day had death threats against her because she was working alongside a peacemaker named Martin Luther King Jr. Dan got a sign and he started to work along Martin Luther King Jr. too. They marched in Selma, Alabama, saying that African Americans should have rights. What else could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? Dan had brothers named Phil and Jerry. They had been soldiers and they came back from war telling Dan how bad war was. Daniel got a match and he burned draft files in Catonsville, Maryland. The young men with their names on those papers didn't have to be soldiers after all. What else could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? Dan had people who wanted him. The FBI put him on the most wanted list. They wanted to put him in jail. Dan got disguises and he ran around and hid for a while. Then he went to jail just like the prophet Daniel. What else could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? Dan had a lion. This is what he called his ulcer, the sore in his stomach. Dan got his lion and he said that it was half tamed and it was raising hell in his living space. The lion roared, but it didn't kill Dan. What else could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? Dan had students who wanted him. They studied at Yale, Cornell, Loyola, Columbia, Fordham, and Union. Dan got his chalk and he taught them about peace and justice. He taught students about the nonviolent Jesus. What else could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? Dan had a vision that swords should be beat into plowshares. Dan got his hammer and he hammered on a nuclear warhead nose cone. He hammered out danger and warning. He hammered his way back into the slammer. What else could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? Dan had a friend who was dying of a terrible disease called AIDS. Dan got his sponge and he cooled the man's fever and washed him. Dan treated the sick outcasts as he would treat Christ. What else could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? Dan had friends and family who would come to visit him when he was very old. Dan got his toothbrush and he walked out singing alongside them. They would go to March for Peace and they might be arrested as they asked, what could be done to bring Christ's peace to earth? So there's my book. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope if you like this video to please subscribe, press the like button. Thanks everybody. Peace out.